Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you guys how to make my edition of ramen. There are actually two ways that I cook, and I will be sharing that with you guys today. So there will be a little bit of cooking, but I mean, I know some people might not even consider this as a cooking because you literally just boil water and just add stuff in. So yeah, first I'm gonna cook twice. So I have two ready, and I'm gonna cook both of them separately, showing two different ways of how I cook my ramen. There are directions to how to cook. Usually when you cook it long enough, you don't even have to like measure anything. So once the water boils, I'm gonna add both flakes and I usually like to let them boil a little bit and then add the noodles, but if you don't have time, because this is considered a bad food, you could just add them right away. Honestly, I don't think it really matters. So the first way is really simple actually. You just let it boil. So in the first one, I don't really add eggs because I want my soup to taste really clean, and I feel like adding eggs kind of make them a little thicker and less spicy. But one thing I do add to my ramen is just black pepper. I like it spicy, and I really like this pepper flavor. I don't know why, so I kind of actually add a lot. And I feel like this really enhances the soup. So, this boils fast. Wow, this looks so good. So I don't like mine too cooked. I do sometimes, but today I'm just craving something more chewy. I'm just gonna turn it off. So it looks like this. Okay. So ramen is definitely a good alternative to like McDonald's or other fast food, because I mean they're a lot cheaper too. Like each one is about $1 or $2 per, and it's one serving. Honestly, this ramen, it's been my favorite. Oh my god, this is so good. I could definitely taste the pepper. So good. This is not good. This chopstick sucks. My dogs are going crazy. Oh my gosh. I don't even know why. Okay. This is why I like to film when nobody's home. feel like I need a plate. This is so good. You know, in college, I used to be obsessed with ramen. It's actually the only thing I ate for a couple of months when I first started. I always loved eating ramen, but I think during high school, my mom actually made me stop eating it. So I think when I went off to college, I started I bought boxes of ramen, and that's the only thing I ate for a couple months. And it was like literally all my friends knew that how much I love ramen. That's how bad it was. Honestly, I don't think I'll ever get sick of it. So good. It's cheap. It's so good, and there's so many different ways to make it. I know there are so many different types of noodles out there, or ramen out there, especially in Korea, but I don't know, I really like the authentic, not authentic, but the original ones. That was so small. I feel like an average person can finish 2 packs at least, because they're so small. They don't really fill you up unless you mix it with some rice or anything. So I'm actually gonna boil it one more time. For the second one, I'm adding a little bit of soybean paste and some green onions and an egg. So this will definitely make the soup a little bit heavier, a little bit more creamier. Well, not creamy, but you know what I mean. It'll be a little bit thicker. So whenever I crave ramen, usually I crave I don't know, sometimes it's funny how I sometimes crave ramen with egg and sometimes I don't. I crave ramen with nothing in it. So by adding soybean paste, I think it makes a little bit it kind of gives a little deeper flavor to the soup. So if I'm cooking with the soybean paste, I normally I normally wouldn't add all of the this called? Like all of the powder, because I think it'll be a little too salty. So if anything, I could add more, right? So. That's good. And then add more flakes. And then okay. And then this is gonna be kind of a short video because my house is so loud and I don't want to keep talking over all the barking and laughing and talking. So. Okay, and then I'm gonna add an egg. Oops. Right in the middle. Oh no! Need to be in the center. No. Okay. I'm gonna add green onions. Might be too much. I was actually really surprised by how many of you guys liked my relationship or love stories, so I'll continue to tell you guys more. Because I don't know, I'm actually surprised that you guys really enjoyed. Because I was afraid that it would be a little too boring, but and I liked how some of you guys shared your first experience with me. So wow, so good. I'm gonna let that boil for a little bit. Oh, and I'm actually I started blogging on Google Plus. I don't know, I thought it'll be, because I know there are so many questions about like my dog, my makeup, or just anything that's kind of not related to food. So I wanted to start a blog where I could talk a little bit more about it and keep updating you guys on my life and my dog. Ooh. I think it's done. And I know that these two different ways of cooking ramen is not significantly different, but I mean, to me it does. Sometimes I crave, like certain taste, a certain flavor. couple people actually asked me how I survived high school. Honestly, I would say friends. I think having good friends who would be, who's always by your side really kept me going during high school. I mean, like, college is totally different story. I actually didn't have any friends in college, but high school is different. I was more outgoing and I loved hanging out with people more in high school. So I think friends were really the key to high school. But so how did I survive my relationship or my love life in high school? I don't know if I survived it. I think I barely survived it, because there was this guy that was just like my ideal man. Like, he was like everything that I wanted back then. Like, he was literally as good as a celebrity to me back then. Because, like, when you're young, like, I'm not asking for personality. Like, when I'm young, I'm like, wow, he's tall, he's so good looking, he's a badass. All those, like, kind of shallow things. I mean, like, they matter, but, I don't care about personality. I just like the fact that he looked so cool. Like, he had this, like, brown, long hair that kind of covered a little bit of his eye, and he was so good at gymnastics, and I was like, wow, like, I didn't think that someone like this would actually exist and go to the same high school. And I was literally in love with him, and I was more of a fan. Like, more than having a crush on him, like, it was more of a crush as a fan. Like, he's like above there, and I'm like right down here. That's how much I liked him. And actually, one of my current best friend was really close with him back then, because they went to like same elementary school. So she actually brought him to a Korean club after school, and she brought him to me to introduce us, but I was so shy, I literally ran away. Like, I ran away, and he asked her what the heck is wrong with me, but I was so shy, I didn't want to say hi to him. I was so embarrassed, and I thought he would just laugh at me if he found out that I had a crush on him, because, I don't know, I feel I didn't have any self-confidence. But yeah, and then back then he was already dating this girl. She was short, but she was like really like nice and fit. She had big boobs. She had really long hair, and she had a great smile. Like, they literally looked perfect for each other, and I was so upset that, like, man, like, I wish I was prettier. I wish I was, because back then I was really tomboyish, and I didn't really care for my looks. I think because of him, I started to wear like mascara and skirts because of him. But yeah, he literally like opened my eyes. But like, I liked him for all 4 years in high school, and I mean, it ended as a crush. It was kind of sad, because I literally, like, one of the crazy thing it's not crazy, but one of the thing that I did because I liked him so much, because he was in gymnastics, and during the season, like, I would seriously go to see the practice after school with my friends, and I would bring all my friends together and tell them to, like, ask them to stop by, because they all knew I had a crush on him, so they would come with me. So it wouldn't be so creepy if I go, because if I go alone, it's so creepy, so. But if a bunch of girls went, it would be like not as creepy. But so, like, actually a couple days ago, I went out with my friends, like my high school friends. They've been my best friend ever since. We went out to hang out because it was one of our friends' birthday, And then I actually asked my best friend about him. I asked her, hey, so how's this guy doing? And she's like, dude, you don't want to know. I'm like, why? Well, first of all, like that girl that he was dating back in high school, like they broke up for a couple years, but I guess they're back together now. But she's like, dude, he aged and he looks like an old man now. So I was like, really? Well, I still want to see a picture of him. But inside I was kind of happy that he didn't turn out so well because, I mean, he didn't end up with me, so why would I want him to be good looking and successful and find a hot woman, you know? So I told her to, and I saw a picture of him and oh my gosh, he looks so old, and all that, like my fantasy of him was gone. Like all that, like nice body and nice hair and all that really badass look was gone. He just looked like an old man, and I wasn't disappointed. I was actually really happy that he ended up like that, because again, like he didn't end up with me. Like, but if he was to end up with me, I would not want him to look like that. But I was like, ah. So kind of like I was a little happy when I saw the picture. But the girl he's dating, that he dated in high school, she was still really pretty. She didn't change at all actually, but he was losing hair too. I was like, is that his genetics? Where did all my soup go? When my mom found out that I'm gonna be eating two packs of ramen, she was like, oh, so you can't go to buffet with us? Like, with my dad? I'm like, no, I can. And she's like, no, you're eating 2 packs of ramen. I don't think you can. You're gonna waste money. I'm like, no, I think I can. But now I finished 2 packs of ramen. Like, I know I can. I think because I'm talking a lot, maybe like I'm not as full. Not sure. So both of my neighbors have dogs. So every time Ahmed goes out, he's just like running around, barking to like both sides. So loud. But yeah, that was my little high school love story. But there's actually a couple more, but I'll continue the next time. But and I'll actually tell you guys more about college ones too. But college is a little different. I mean, now that I was older, I actually took care of myself. Like, it was more interactive. I don't know. But yeah, I'm sorry that was a really short video, but I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll try to do more cooking and better explaining videos while I cook. So I hope you guys enjoyed everything, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!